So, hello and welcome to Ketchup with GBS. Today we have Nayeema Kouser, who's the center head for GCC Ahmedabad, and I have the privilege of speaking to her and understanding a few snippets from her career. So, welcome to Ketchup with GBS, Nayeema. How are you today?
I'm feeling fantastic. Thank you so much, Priyanka, for having me here. It's an amazing opportunity.
So, is it for me? I think we are both new, right? It's just been a month that you've joined us.
Exactly. Yeah.
And two for me. So I joined almost a month before you. So it's really nice to start doing this series. I think it really goes a long way in showcasing that we are committed to giving the real us, the authentic us, showcase that to our employees. So I think this is a brilliant initiative. Firstly, I'd like to say that. So Nayeema, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I come from the Silicon Valley of India, Bangalore. I think in my growing up years, I was an out and out academic.
Okay.
I thrived on being the best at everything that I did, be it studies, music, theater, dance. It was all about winning for me, and I till today believe to put my best foot forward at everything that I do. That also makes me sometimes very harsh on myself because of the standards I've set. But it also drives a lot of energy in me. So as a child, I was like that, and even today, I think a lot of those shades are a part of my personality. So yeah, born and raised in Bangalore, but I think I was extremely lucky to be able to travel a lot of different countries, experience different cultures, made a lot of friends as well in Europe, US. So I guess with more than 22 to 23 years of experience, I would say different organizations, different cultures. That's what kind of completely embodies me as a person.
Why don't you just tell us briefly about why Kraft Heinz? What made you choose us, and a little bit about what were your motivators? How this is the right probably step for you in your career journey?
Well, at Kraft Heinz, right, has been such a legendary organization, to be honest. I think I love their tagline, let's make life delicious, truly believe in it as well. So the brand completely attracted me to join the organization. And most importantly, the leadership team. As a part of my interview process, everybody that I met, there was a sense of passion they had for the brand, and that attracted me to become a part of this Kraft Heinz family. And to say the least, I think it's the brand, it's the people, it's the legacy this organization has created over a number of years that they have been into the business. And I'm so excited to be a part of the organization now.
Welcome again.
Thank you.
So, moving on, just another question I had was, in a career spanning 2 decades almost, what has been the one notable accomplishment or highlight if I were to ask you of your entire career journey?
Tough question. I think I set very high standard for myself, and that's the reason I don't feel like I have accomplished anything even today. It's a journey, but there are a lot of instances where I felt like I added value to employees, to the organization. I can think of one such instance where I was working for an organization called State Street, very, very complex organization, and I was given the opportunity to construct the strategy and vision for the global accounting controllership organization. Worked under a very difficult boss, and when I received a compliment saying that she is the true architect of the organization and strategy, it felt amazing. But more than that, I would say every time an employee has walked up to me and said things like, "You're an inspiration, we look up to you, and we want to be where you are someday," I think that I carry it along with me to be able to touch people's lives and make a difference. That's what I think is a true accomplishment.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I think you've touched mine just now. So awesome. So Nayeema, another question I had for you was, we've all started our careers, and we've some point of time, we were freshers, we were the trainees, we were the interns. So if you had to kind of rewind and go back to the beginning of your career, what would be the one advice you'd give your 25-year-old or 24-year-old self?
I think that one advice would be never underestimate the importance of self-love and self-belief. I think a lot of us get so consumed into the day-to-day of life that we try to deprioritize our own self-love importance. I want to tell everybody out there that you're going to constantly hear criticism. You're going to have a lot of people who tell you you can't do this. But just push away all the naysayers and have belief in yourself. And I wish somebody told me that a long time ago. But that would be one advice for me to every newbie out there.
Awesome. Now we'll move to a little bit of the personal questions, right? The fun questions. So, what does Naeema like to do for fun? What are her hobbies, interests, passions, creative pursuits outside of work?
Actually, it's funny. When I'm not working, I'm working really hard. So I'm actually blessed with a very big family. I have 3 sisters, 2 brothers, my parents, husband, son, in-laws. So when I'm not working, I am focusing on creating memorable experience to these set of people in my life. Some of the things that I do when I'm not working is cooking. I love hosting people, so I love having people around me all the time. So there are a lot of lunches, dinner parties that keep happening. I like to take them to places they've never been before. I like to create experiences for them, which is exciting. So most of the time, people tell me that when I'm not working, I'm working very hard. But it energizes me. It gives me a lot of sense of satisfaction and happiness. And apart from that, I love traveling.
Nice.
I have a flair for yoga as well. So every time I get time, I like to practice yoga. I like to travel. So these are some of the things I do for fun.
Awesome. That's quite a laundry list of things you do for fun, right? So the next time I'm at your home, I'm really looking forward to a delicious home cooked meal.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So Naeema, what is your core value system? What do you stand for? What does Naeema stand for?
One thing that really sticks from the time I have been a child, I think, and we have been raised, integrity is one value. Doing the right thing when no one is watching you, right? So in every aspect of my life, I try to make sure that I stand by this value, and it simply defines me in every part of the way. It's to constantly ask myself if I'm doing something, is it the right thing to do? I don't believe in taking shortcuts at all. So the moral compass for me is extremely high. And I think it becomes even more prominent when you take a leadership role to demonstrate this in every single day of your life. So that's just something that defines me.
Awesome. So let's now do a rapid fire in true Karan Johar style.
Okay.
All right. So we'll just quickly, and you will not get time to think of those. We'll quickly shoot you with a barrage of questions. All right. So brace yourself.
Bring it on.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. Hollywood, Bollywood?
Hollywood.